Man, somebody done called me. I done seen, man. So I'm staying off my social devices. It's too much cooning and buffooning. Too much cooning and buffooning. And believe me, when I get my thoughts together, I'm gonna figure out a way to articulate myself. Cause this conversation ain't even for the whole world to hear. It's just for us. Believe me, they saying you cooning and buffooning. Oh, believe me. And they loving every minute of it. I'm telling y'all today, I ain't got the time. I ain't got the time. If it ain't about going up, but about being positive, about getting some money, loving God, too much coonery, buffoonery going on. The culture's getting killed. I'm not even saying nothing about it because I'm just so burnt out. I will be saying something about it. I'm in amazement on what's going on in the world. But hey, who am I? I am somebody. But even I get tired of this, man. Woo! It's too much cooning and buffooning, y'all. Too much. And we all guilty of it. But damn. Man. I can't believe this is what hip-hop has become, man. I just can't. My mind is like blown, man. So y'all need to watch some documentaries on hip-hop. People don't even know what hip-hop is. Netflix has this great documentary on hip-hop, the history of hip-hop. I know, I think Steve Stout did one. Fab Five. Just go to YouTube, man. Go to YouTube, man. And I'm not one to cast no stone, but damn it, I know when to stop. So I just wish everybody luck and positive energy. I know this is going way over some people's heads. We're going to end it like this. Lord, please, Lord, just bless us to understand the power that we have as cultural leaders out here to send out these positive vibes and energy.
I know this might be hard for some to follow, but let's keep it simple. Lord, help us understand the impact we have as leaders in our culture and the power we have to spread good vibes and positive energy. Sean Diddy Combs, a major name in music, has finally spoken out about the ongoing back and forth with rapper 50 Cent. Their feud, which has lasted for years, recently flared up again, pushing Diddy to publicly respond to 50 Cent's comments. This article takes a look at how their rivalry started, what 50 Cent has been saying, and how Diddy chose to react. What's going on with this? I've been doing this for so long. I know how to get what I want, when I want it, and how I want it. Sometimes it feels like I've worked so hard, but still, people want Diddy to show up in my space. He's not even part of the scene, and I don't need that old energy around me. It feels outdated, like we're stuck in the past. Yo, what's Puffy even doing? I need a drink to forget all this craziness. My guy brought some vodka, but it's kinda watered down. Still, I'm rolling with it. So check this out. Yesterday, French Montana had an in-store event in the Bronx, and only 10 people showed up. He was like, forget this, I'm just gonna have a drink. Then he starts saying, Puffy's trying to get me to go against 50, he's setting me up. That's how I'm feeling about all this. What is even going on? I just saw a clip of French trying to throw bottles of vodka in the trash. You know Puffy had to call him after that. You said you want to move like this, right? You want your record out there, don't you? Stop playing. They're trying to take us out of the game, and you need to do something about it. The feud between Diddy and 50 Cent goes way back to the early 2000s, when both of them were building their names in different ways. Diddy, aka Puff Daddy, built his empire with Bad Boy Records, the label that helped make stars like the notorious B.I.G. and Maze. Meanwhile, 50 Cent came up with a raw, street vibe, breaking through with hits like In Da Club and teaming up with legends like Dr. Dre and Eminem.
What's going on, my brother?
How you
Oh,
doing?
man. Yo, is Groove here?
Happy birthday.
Yeah.
Happy birthday to you.
Woo!
Happy birthday to you.
Woo!
Happy birthday, dear Fabulous. The only nigga that got the name that I want. You ain't get happy birthday to you.
Thank you, my brother.
Yeah.
Let's take a shot for that, bro.
Hold on, my mouth a little dry. Let me drink some more. Okay. But
No, it's your show today, Daddy. The one thing I've been no, you got questions.
Groove, come here, Groove.
Yeah, Fab. Fab talking to Floyd and Fifth.
Hey, yo, Rastafari. Hey, yo.
Fab walked in.
Don't do that.
Yeah, that's what I said. That's why I said let me pick it
We
up.
was talking to
That's why I said I
Floyd.
gotta pick it up from right there. This why I gotta pick it up from right there.
Look at this nigga.
Fab did Groove. Go ahead.
No, Groove.
Kid killing.
Look. Come tell the story. Groove, we intoxicated.
Listen.
Groove, you helping me build that beautiful, nice guy, Rastafari brand of yours, huh? I
come
see you,
in,
man.
I'm walking in at that hallway right there.
Bag at Mr. Lee.
Yeah, I love this drink.
Where you put my bag
I like
at?
when you like this, Daddy.
Yeah, where you put my bag
Daddy,
at,
I like
Mr.
when
Lee?
you
It's
scrambling and
here.
scraping for shit.
No, I got
I
notes
like
and
that.
shit. You know, I'll be practicing. I got
Yeah,
notes
there you
and
go.
shit.
Got your notes?
Okay, yeah, I'm not gonna go over that one.
Make a
That
wish.
one.
Just blow it out. It's your birthday every day.
Every day's your birthday on Drink Champs, goddammit. I'm in. Okay. No, we ain't fucking with that. I got notes now. I'm trying to get my life together.
I want to taste the vegan
Yo,
cake.
Fendi, what's going on?
You know what I'm saying?
Over the years, their rivalry has had its share of shots and public drama. 50 Cent, known for being outspoken and stirring things up on social media, has thrown shade at Diddy, calling out everything from his music to his business moves. It's like he's saying, look at where I'm at now. Did you even notice me? For real. And now it's all about the birthday party? I'm talking about yours. Why won't you party with me on your birthday? Come on, it's just me and you. I've got it all set up for us. Yo, it's about to go down. That French vanilla vibe. So Ray J came through while I was doing my thing, staying busy. But right now, I gotta take a break. I don't want to be rude, just wanted to stop by and show some love. But for real, we need to stop messing around. It's an emergency. We all need to focus and get this money, including me. 50 Cent has been all over Diddy, making fun of him nonstop. He's been saying Diddy is out of touch with today's hip-hop, calling out his business moves, and even throwing shade at his personal life.
Man, listen to me, bro. I was having a conversation with somebody, and they were saying the feds are so deep and involved in this that Diddy just might be called up on that Tupac shit once they go through the money trail. Once they go through the money trail and find out why certain people was given certain positions, that it may be a problem. Because they're going to look at all that. Anything they can bring up, they're going to bring it up.
Wow. So you think it's possible that they might pit Pac murder on Diddy?
Yeah. That's why that tape of Cassie was released. So anybody who was willing to try to help him, anybody was trying to say that he ain't capable of doing this and he ain't capable of doing that, they got it right there on videotape.
But you being around at that time, right? Because you was working at Bad Boy at that time when, you know, the whole Pocket Big thing was going on. You personally, do you think they can get Diddy on Pac murder?
Well, they always said something about $1 million check, and nobody knew where the $1 million came from. Puff may have said it in a couple of rap songs and things like that. But they would have to trace the check back to if that check Eric Von Zip had. And I'm not going to say the person who they said they gave it to because I've said it before, and I told people who contacted me that I would bring old boy name up on there because of situations that he's having in the federal government right now. So if they trace it back to Eric Von Zip and say, why were you on, and he's dead now, but they have to explain why did he was able to get some publishing money or some kind of deal off the sale of Black Ground Records, and they put him as Tank manager or Tank something for Tank, this, that, and the third. Why did they do that?
Yeah, I got you. And when you say check, right, just to get some clarity for the people that don't know what you're talking about, you talking about the $1 million check, right, that they put on Tupac to get him killed, the hit?
Yeah. What I'm talking about is that if Puff has said on a couple of records that he'll pay $1 million to, but he was just talking to people randomly. So now everybody said that, and Keefy D said that Puff told them that he'll give him $1 million.
I've said this before, and I told everyone who reached out to me that I wouldn't bring up his name because of what he's going through with the feds right now. If they trace it back to Eric Von Zip and ask, why were you involved? Even though he's gone now, they'd have to explain how he got some publishing money or a deal from the sale of Black Art Records. They also made him Tank's manager or something. Why'd they do that? I get you, and when you say, check, just to make sure everyone understands, are you talking about? They're talking about the $1 million check, the one people say was put on Tupac to have him killed. I know what I'm saying. Puff has mentioned a few times in his songs that he'd pay $1 million, but he was just saying that to people randomly. Now, everyone's running with it, and even KD said Puff told him he'd give him $1 million. But do we really believe that? I'm not so sure. Honestly, I don't think so. There were chances where it could have happened through the people around him, but it never went down. When Zip talked about that $1 million check, he said it came from Black Round Records. That's where he claimed he got the money from. If that's true, the feds would have to trace the check and figure out where it really came from. Then they'd be asking, why did Eric Von Zip, or Eric Zip Martin, or whatever you want to call him, get that check? They'd have to explain why he got it and why he was connected to Tank, especially since he didn't even own the whole company when he sold it for $1 million. 50 Cent took a major shot at Diddy with a few Instagram posts where he mocked Diddy's music and hinted that his career was fading. In one post, he shared a meme saying Diddy was only staying relevant by working with younger artists. In another, he posted a video from one of Diddy's interviews and added his own sarcastic comments to make fun of him even more.
Everybody knew that Puff took Tupac blueprint and changed Biggs and Bad Boy in image. I Get Around talked about how fly you was, how many girls you mess with, how many cars you drive, how much money you got, what you willing to do. He took his image. Pac was the first one on the scene wearing Versace shirts. He went and got the same Versace shirts Pac had. Which, all right, some dudes would do that. You would never catch me wearing something else, something that somebody else got. He was knocking down all the women that he thought Pac was knocking down. And what I mean is having sex with them. Why would you want to have sex with women you know for sure a dude that was once cool with you was dealing with? That's that image. Because you got to realize, bruh, Puff and Pac was cool at one time. We know this. Mopreme said that they was going to sign the Bad Boy. So if he was going to sign to Bad Boy, it was because of Corey and them. I put that picture on the internet. I put the picture on my channel of Corey Jones. Is Corey Jones, Corey Jacobs? I think Corey Jacobs and Pac right next to each other. Those was the real bad boys of Bad Boy. You understand? Those are the ones who got the 16 to life sentence. That Pac was going to go and be with them first. But then Mopreme said when it became just Big and Puff, because Corey then went to jail, he changed his direction. But nobody know why Pac and Puff fell out like they did. You understand what I'm saying? Nobody know why. But Puff had an obsession with him for whatever reason it was, because he started wanting to act. He started wanting to rap. He had an obsession so bad that at his Grammy Award winning speech, he used the same speech that Pac used. That shit is crazy. So when I say I'm obsessed with talking about Puff and telling y'all the truth, who's obsessed with who? Pac had Sarah before Puff. Allegedly, he had Sally before Puff. And Kim had an obsession or liked Pac so much, she on the red carpet with Tupac's shirt on. Who's obsessed with who?
So you believe Diddy, he only got with Sarah Chapman because Pac, he had her at one point.
And it was a bet in the office. Sarah was messing with an NBA basketball player. Puff bet all the niggas didn't believe that he could get it within 2 weeks. $100. So she actually was a $100 bet that he got.
And who was the NBA player?
I think it was Gary Payton, allegedly. That's what he said. Somebody said, she messed with Gary Payton? I bet you I get it. I bet you I have it within 2 weeks. Me and him and Sarah went to this party in Chicago that he was hosting with the Streets Entertainment. And we went to this store called Cranberry and it's one of those stores like you get fragrance and you get candles, colognes and stuff like that. It's called Cranberry and something. And from that point on, you had her. But you gotta realize, Misa and Kim was friends. Misa and Kim was friends. He started dealing with Kim over Misa. Kim and Sarah was friends. I mean, hand to hand, pots and pans. They was close. They all used to, Sarah, Kim, and this other girl, I think she was from Atlanta. What's her name? It missed me right now. But they all used to hang together. So then he went from Kim to Sarah,